What is going on, guys? Long time no see. Couple things in my life now. First of all, titled the video, I'm choosing to stay debt free. Debt. Man, whoa, what's going on? Yeah, I'm not gonna get any sports cars anytime soon. But if you tune in when I'm like 40 or 50 years old, after I live like no one else, so that then later I can live like no one else, then you might see, a cool build. So if you guys stick with me through this journey, and then you might see a nice vehicle in the future. But for right now, too many things going on, and I choose to be debt free. I choose to free myself from a lot of things that keep me down, from investing, that keep me from doing so many things. Now, I listen to Dave Ramsey basically every day. Now, I don't agree with 100% of what he says, but 90% of what he says, I do agree. And I think a lot of people misunderstand him sometimes. And I think he is out of touch sometimes with reality of what's going on. But I think the core message, or just in general, I think I think it makes sense on a lot of things that he says. But anyways, I did go to Florida for a little mini vacay before, again, life update, having another baby, having a little boy, due January 5th. Hopefully he comes in, around that time. My daughter's 3. She's going to start school next year. So we decided we're going to put her in a private school just because that's what we want to do. Too many things going on in public schools right now, and that's kind of what we want to do. So that's why we're going to start. We've already started saving for that. We're going to try to be a year in advance every time. And with that being said, I want to be debt free. I want to. I just want to do what's best for my family. And it comes down to that. I don't have the extra income to buy cars and build them or whatever. But that's why in the past I told you guys, if you guys want to unsubscribe, there's no car content. I mean, I keep getting subscribers for cars, but it's not going to happen. So we're going to change this old channel on just just being better financially, my journey. My fitness journey as well. Right now I think I have a broken rib, or fractured rib, or a bruised rib, one of those, that's hindering me from actually going to the gym and really, sitting down and getting, what am I trying to say, man? I'm all over the place right now. That's hindering me from like reaching my true potential if I lock in, basically. So there's a lot of things going on. Like I said, we got a new fence too, for my dog. I don't know if you guys knew that I had a dog. I have a mini schnauzer. I'll show you my dog here in a few. I got the fence for my daughter to play in, for the dog to play in, and I got it for a very, very cheap price, because my uncle used to do fence for a living, and he still does it every now and then. And then his friend has all types of material that he sold it for like a quarter of the price. And then my uncle just charged me just a little bit, and but I am grateful that he did it, so I gave him a little bit more. But in all, I'll show you guys the fence. It's a privacy fence, and it was very, very affordable. That's something that I was already saving up for. So yeah, so like I said, so many changes. I want to keep doing this YouTube thing because I also do social media reels for like other companies, and I just did a but anyways, yeah, I like I said, I don't know what's going on here. Anytime I stress like this, there's some pain here. I was playing soccer. I fell really, really bad. I don't know how this happened, but for the first 2 days, 3 days, it was so tender. So like it was, and at that time I had COVID too. I think I had COVID. I tested positive, like negative twice, but it was such a crazy month for me. I was literally like sick as a dog for 2 weeks, coughing, sore throat, no fever. It was just crazy. But wanted to give you guys an update on the channel, update on me, update on what's going on, future videos. So you guys stay tuned in. All right, so when you have a toddler, it's basically impossible to have anything clean. You can clean it up, and then all of a sudden, it is back to being a mess again, which is okay. It's cool. We're gonna get rid of these two. These it's not well. See, I mean, all of this is just I clean it up, make it look really nice and clean, and then after, it goes back to being a mess. So I don't even care anymore. But let's go outside. Beef is doing pretty good. You guys know that he was sick. Doing pretty good though. But show you guys the fence here. But here is Zuko. Finally he wants to eat. You want to eat now? And then there is our fence. There's our fence all the way here, back there, over there. We didn't do it this way because our neighbor already has one and we get along with them. So I was like, I'm just gonna stop it. And actually it's on our property line. So, I mean, I don't really care, to be honest with you. We got a gate there. We actually have 2 gates. We got a gate there, and then a gate there. So there's access to both. Yeah, there's access to both sides of the gate. So all that was done. We actually did have a little bit of drama with our back neighbor because she thought we were on her property line, and we're actually inside our property line. It was a huge headache because she was threatening calling the city. Mind you, I've never seen this woman in the back. She's never been in her backyard. She's in a cane, which means I get it. I get it being on somebody's property line. I get it. But you're never out there. You don't have any kids. And it's just like, it wasn't like a nice approach. It was, did you get a permit? Did you do this? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, relax. I'm inside my property line. I remeasured everything. And I'm actually inside my property line. I'll show you guys here in a second. I'll show you guys here. That's the post to our property line. So if you look, we're about almost 2.5 feet in. We're about 2 inches from there, so it's kind of at an angle. But it is what it is. I'm not tripping. But that's kind of what we got going on right here. And my in-laws bought this for my little girl. So we come out here. We're honestly out here all the time. We love it here. We're almost, like I said, every single day we're out here. So we're loving it. I know Zuko is loving it because now he has a place to just run around. Before we had to have him tied up, and now we just kind of leave him out here in the day because he doesn't like to be in the house, and if he is in the house, he's chewing on something. So we kind of have all his toys out here, and he just chews on everything. And he's a crackhead. Look at him. You're such a crackhead, dude. All of his toys are here. Again, I want to do a lot of stuff here. I want to do so much out here. I want to do like a patio. I want to do like a above ground pool. So I want to do a lot of stuff. So being a homeowner isn't easy, and you kind of get the itch of doing a lot of things. So that's why sometimes I don't. Is this even on, bro? So sometimes I just do. I just kind of get ideas that way, and that's why I want to be debt free, because I want to do a lot of stuff out here. So yeah, it's kind of what we got going outside. So you guys know a little bit of what's going on. I'll show you guys on the outside later, but for now I'm gonna go back inside. And like that, you guys, we're gonna probably wrap it up right now. We are, yeah, you're gonna be on YouTube, girl. And just like that, like I said, we're gonna end the video right there. Thank you guys for watching. And this is the life. This is the life that I want right now. I want to bring everything to my daughter, which is one of the best schools for her, in my opinion. Again, you can have different opinions about private school, but that's just kind of that's what I'm doing. All right, and we're gonna tackle this debt, and we're gonna do the best that we can. All right. In another video, I'll break down how much debt that we have and how much we're gonna tackle down, and what my view is on debt and how to get rid of debt. Because like I said, I follow Dave Ramsey and I do a lot of his stuff, but some of the things that I think need to be added in there, where it allows me to enjoy time with the family as well. Because having a family, man, time flies like this, and if you don't have good moments with them, you'll regret them later. So I'm not saying go YOLO or anything, but that's kind of where my mindset is. And that's basically it, guys. That is basically it. And we are going to just enjoy the day. It's getting a little chilly out here. But that's kind of what we're gonna do. We'll see you guys in the next video. We'll see you guys.